remain standing for the national anthem. Please be seated. Good afternoon. On behalf of the spring class of 2023, the faculty, the staff, the students, and the alumni, I would like to welcome all of you to the commencement exercises at Georgia Southwestern State University. I want to thank Julie Megginson and Alwyn Young for our national anthem. Well done. Appreciate that very much. Since our founding in 1906 and over the last 117 years, this campus has become an incredible place with many wonderful events, activities, and accomplishments. But twice each year, we come together to celebrate our most exciting and our most important event, commencement. All of us who work here take tremendous joy from your successes. We take great pride in your accomplishments. When we hear your name called, and when we see the smiles on your families' faces, hear the cheering in the crowd, we remember why we chose this profession. We are proud of you, and we are especially proud for you. At this time, I'd like to introduce the folks that are on the stage with me. If you will, please hold your applause until they have all been introduced. It saves us the arguing over who the most popular administrator at campus is. So we'll try and do this in some sort of order. Mr. Jeff Hall, Vice President for Business and Finance. Dr. Laura Boren, Executive Vice President for Student Engagement and Success. Dr. Jill Drake, the Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Mr. Scott Steiner, our commencement speaker. And Mr. Luke Ellis, representing the Alumni Association. Dr. Mark Laughlin, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Gaynor Chokas, Dean of the College of Business and Computing. Dr. Rachel Abbott, Dean of the College of Education. Dr. Sandra Daniel, Dean of the College of Nursing and Health Sciences. And Mrs. Krista Smith, the University Registrar. Will you please join me in thanking these individuals? I always like to welcome a few special guests that are here with us today. I mentioned that Scott will be our speaker in a little while. We're glad to have his wife Tracy here with us today. Thank you for coming. State Representative Mike Chokas, I see you over there. Nice to have you with us. Thank you. Kewan Willis, right? Alumni Association. All right, and Jimmy Peel, Alumni Association. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys being here to help us celebrate there's Irvin Anderson, yes, also on the alumni board. Yeah, twice today. Good job. You're going to do as many of these as I am. That's awesome. Well, thank you all for being here. We appreciate it very much. I also want to take a moment to recognize another group of people who are really important to all of us. They serve us selflessly as first responders, as protectors of our freedom, and as frontline healthcare workers. I would ask any of our students or any of our guests who are currently or have served in our armed forces as first responders with our police or fire, or are providing outstanding healthcare by working as a nurse or a medical professional, would you please stand and let us thank you for your service to our community and to our country. The spring 2023 graduating class includes 262 students. 181 are earning their bachelor's degrees. 80 are earning their master's degrees, and we awarded one specialist degree earlier today. The youngest student earning their bachelor's degree is 20 years old, and the oldest graduate today is 64 years old. There are 11 countries represented among our graduating class: Brazil, Canada, Haiti, Jamaica, India, Nepal, the Philippines, South Korea, Turkey, and the United Arab Emirates. I want to specifically mention Rich Ignacio. He is graduating today with his MBA, and until yesterday, he had not been on the campus, but he flew in from the Philippines to be with us today. Rich, welcome to campus. There are 20 states other than Georgia represented in our graduating class: Alabama, California, Colorado, Florida, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, Missouri, Michigan, North Carolina, New York, Ohio, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, and Utah. The Utah contingent. Of the bachelor's degree students, 87 started as first-time freshmen here at GSW. 83 came to the university as a transfer student. 95 of our bachelor's degree students are the first in their family to earn a degree. "50 students are graduating in 4 years or less." If you are a part of that particular group of 50, would you stand up and let us congratulate you on doing this at a rapid pace? While we are certainly very proud of those young men and women who experienced college in a very traditional way and did so in a what we would call traditional number of years. Dr. Bourne tells me there are a few of you who like to do a victory lap and come around for year number 5 or others. And there's some of you who take alternate routes to this particular ceremony. The numbers tell us that that is true. And so for each of you, I know there's a unique story. You could be a single parent, you could have medical issues, you could have dealt with homelessness or financial challenges or language barriers. There's any number of obstacles that are thrown in our way over the course of our lives. And you might have faced one or several of those. And I recognize that for you to be here means you didn't let that stop you. You overcame those obstacles. And so for all of you who followed that less direct path to the ceremony today, I want you to know that you have my admiration, my respect. And while you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you'd like to stand up and let us congratulate you for coming this far and not letting anything stop you, feel free to stand up and we'll recognize you. Every year when we do commencement and I get to see the students that are graduating, it always brings back some great memories for me. And this class certainly is no different. This class includes Caitlin Evans, who turned her job at Chick-fil-A into an internship with Malden and Jenkins, and we've been telling that story and enjoying that story for a while now, and we're proud of you and glad that you're taking advantage of those doors that are opening. Isaiah Dunchie. He helped develop the Brotherhood Living Learning community. He was a Thunder Camp counselor, did lots of great things here at the university. But what I'm going to remember Isaiah for is he is the student that outperformed Cupid at the homecoming concert. Mark Ingracia. Mark started at GSW in 1977. Then he left for a few years. But he's back. He's graduating today, and we're proud of you for that. JC Johns is in this class. You'll notice, I'm sorry I'm going to do this to you, JC, but you'll see her because she's the one wearing a boot on one foot and walking around with a broken foot. And I'm sure it'll look good up here on the stage. But JC not only was a great player on our softball team, but she was also one of the finalists in the inaugural Hurricane Entrepreneurial Pitch Competition. And we were proud of her for that. Speaking of athletes, JoJo Williams. Yeah. Jackie LaVey. Ava Jones. Lex Chapman. These ladies were the stars and the leaders of the women's basketball team that won the very first Peach Belt Conference championship in the history of the university. And they did it right here in this building. I think we took a picture like right over here. And I just want you all to know, one, that's a great memory and we appreciate that you've done that for this university, but I want you to know that what you're doing in this room, on this floor, right now, is more important and more valuable to you than the basketball that you played, as great as you played it. So we're excited for you. And I can't forget Adam Wilson. Who I affectionately called meal ticket on his very first day on campus, during his storm day, as a matter of fact. Adam came from Orlando. He is a first-generation graduate. He has served this campus in almost every way possible. A tremendous young man. But if I could get them to call you meal ticket when you come across this stage, I would die laughing, and it would be one of the greatest moments in graduation history. But we'll see what we can do, Adam. Congratulations. And on a, well, we clap for Adam. Adam, yeah. The rest of the day, you're going to have to explain the story about meal ticket, but that's for another time. On a personal note, I want to recognize my nephew, Cade, who is graduating today as well. I want to thank Cade for, he's the first one that's been able to get my parents and my brothers to come actually see me in America. So thank you for that. My parents and my family are here to watch Cade, and they have to put up with me. So congratulations, Cade. Today, each of you will receive the gold GSW coin. And I promised you when you came in as freshmen, those of you who came in as freshmen, that you would get a coin when you graduated, and you will. And I hope you'll keep that coin to remember the relationship that you have with this university, as a symbol that you've overcome all the obstacles and you met every challenge to earn your degree. But the other part of that is that we also have the silver coin challenge, and I hope that some of you have participated in that process. The silver coin that I gave you as freshmen was designed for you to think about somebody that made a difference in your time here, and to use that coin as a way to say thank you. And I hope that you'll take that experience of saying thank you to people in your life that make a difference. I hope you'll take that with you wherever you go and use it throughout your life, because saying thank you and being appreciative in the moment when somebody does something for you and makes a difference is so valuable to you and to them. So if you want to participate in the silver coin challenge and didn't come in as a freshman and didn't get the coin, I'll be right outside when we get finished, and you can have one, and you can give it to somebody in your life that made a difference for you. But earlier this week, I had the opportunity to go to College Station, Texas, and watch my son graduate from veterinary school. So on Wednesday, I was sitting in the crowd just like this, and I know, obviously personally, how proud you can be and how amazing it is to watch your child, your family member, accomplish this goal. And so graduates, as you look around this room, I want you to know there are a bunch of people here that love you. They are proud of you, and they're here to celebrate this incredible moment with you. But you know, and I know, that you didn't do this without them helping you along the path. So if you'll help me take just a moment, let's thank all of these people for what they've done for you. That was pretty lukewarm, but I assume you'll say thank you in other ways later. There are also many members of the Georgia Southwestern faculty that are here with us this afternoon to share in this exciting moment with you. GSW's faculty is an outstanding group of professionals who take great pride in their work and in their students. A substantial percentage have earned their doctorates, and in many disciplines have brought Georgia Southwestern not only statewide, but also regional, national, and international recognition. They care a great deal about each and every student they teach. It is their caring that is on display this afternoon. Students, will you please help me express our appreciation for the work that our faculty, your faculty, have done with you to get you to this point. Thank you all. Today, as graduates, you are joining a very distinguished group of individuals. You are Georgia Southwestern alumni, and that designation and that distinction will stay with you for the rest of your life. The value of your relationship and your connection with your alma mater will be up to you. But the best way to increase the value of your degree over time is to become an active member of the GSW Alumni Association. At Georgia Southwestern, we want to be your lifelong educational partner. So here to further explain the benefits of the GSW Alumni Association is Mr. Luke Ellis.
Thank you, Dr. Weaver. Good afternoon. As Dr. Weaver mentioned, I'm Luke Ellis. I'm the Assistant Director of Recruitment and Admissions, and I'm also a member of the GSW Alumni Board of Directors. Usually, when I'm in this venue, I am encouraging prospective students to choose Georgia Southwestern. But today, I'm going to date myself for a second. Today, 20 years after making my commitment to attend GSW, I am here to offer our deepest and heartiest congratulations to you and your family. No matter whether you completed your degree in 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5.5 years, you made it. You laugh, but victory lap with a pit stop. I tell students all the time the greatest feature of Georgia Southwestern is the ability to tailor-make a college career. And folks, if you're like me and you're sitting in this room, you had no idea that you were an expert tailor. But part of that is we don't think about the other outside factors. When we start this journey, we don't consider the reciprocal nature of this place. We don't think about the fact that our students, our faculty, our staff, and administration all pour into this institution and pour into each other. This reciprocity makes GSW special in the grandest of ways. Sometimes this institution will push us forward into a new direction, and then sometimes we propel the institution ahead. I encourage you all to become active members in the Alumni Association. This institution has invested in me for 2 decades, and the debt is more than I can ever repay. But I want you all to have this enriching experience, and I want you all to always remember that. So I want you to share your information and get on the list for the Hurricane Connector. Get your copy of the Aeolian and be on the newsletters that go out monthly. I want you to see how the next group of students are carrying the torch that you leave behind. I want you to read the stories of how your financial contributions help students on their path. And I want you to read the accomplishments of you and your fellow classmates through your class notes. And I want you to join us for regional alumni events. We have a whole host of them, and we have a lot of fun. Make no mistake, today is a celebration, but we don't want to stop celebrating you. We want to stay connected with you so we can relish in all of your accomplishments. And remember, wherever you go, you are the storm front, and we are the wind behind you. I look forward to seeing you at our next event, which will likely be the ball game or the hailstorm in just a few hours. Congratulations again. I am proud of you, and we are proud to welcome you as alumni. Go Cane Sweep.
Thank you, Luke. Today I have the privilege of introducing our commencement speaker, Mr. Scott Steiner, President and CEO of Phoebe Putney Health System. You can read his bio in your program. I'm not going to do that for you or to you. But what is not included in his bio is what makes Scott such a great leader in our community and a great friend to GSW. He is described by those who work for and with him every day as authentic, compassionate, humble, and consistent. Those things have been certainly tested over the past 3 years as he has guided Phoebe Putney Health System through the most difficult challenge any of us could probably imagine from an organizational perspective. Through the fear, the frustration, the fatigue, when we as a community and a society needed him and them the most, he led a team of people who delivered and served this community at an exceptional level with incredible care. But even during what I would imagine would be an incredibly stressful time, he was thinking ahead, and he was finding ways to invest in others. It was through his confidence in us and his commitment to educational opportunities that we have been able to expand our nursing program, add new degree programs, replace needed equipment, and build new facilities. When he had more on his plate than I can even comprehend, he still had the time, the energy, and the ideas to inspire greater accomplishments for us. And so we thank him for that, and we appreciate his willingness to be with us today as our commencement speaker, Mr. Scott Steiner.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be here with you today. So thank you, President Weaver, for your kind words and for your leadership to these great students and an amazingly diverse group of scholars representing 20 states and 11 different countries. Who knew Southwest Georgia was such an international community? Thank you also to the faculty and the staff that have been there with these bright minds every step of the way. You are the keys that unlock the potential you see before you today. I also want to recognize Dr. Sandra Daniel, who serves on our voluntary hospital board here in Americus. Thank you, Dr. Daniel, for your passion, your deep love of nursing, and for inspiring and guiding our future healers and healthcare leaders. A special thanks to the family and friends who have come here today to celebrate their special graduate. For some of you, this is an especially momentous day because these smiling faces are finally off the payroll. Is that right? They're saying no. Well, maybe not quite entirely off the payroll, but trust me, it's a step in the right direction. I am a proud father of 2 recent college graduates, and let's just say they hung around the house a little longer than my wife and I had anticipated. But I can tell you that last July 4th, we celebrated, my wife and I were finally able to celebrate our Independence Day. I'm sure some of you and moms and dads can appreciate it. So I want to congratulate you, the 2023 Georgia Southwestern Hurricane graduates. You did it. Congratulations. So now that you've done that, you've crossed the finish line, how does it feel? How do you feel? Exhilarated, relieved, proud, nervous, maybe a little tired? Maybe all of the above, and rightfully so, because in the last few years you have done what some said couldn't be done. You are college graduates. That's an achievement that no one can ever take away from you, ever. So here you stand at the threshold to your next chapter, and you're probably asking yourself, who is this guy? Why is he here on my special day, and how old is he? Like President Biden old? Well, those are all good questions. And while I'd rather not talk about my age, I do want to talk about what life has brought me. It's brought me lessons, experience, a bit of perspective. It's given me what I call life scars. These scars aren't all scars that you can see, though I have some of those too. These are the mental and emotional scars that leave lasting impressions on who you are. And they're all not bad. Some are even beautiful. True, some were painful to earn, and sometimes you do have to earn them, but others were a delight. But each of these scars tell a story, and we all have them. They are the ultimate storybook of our lives, and the lessons that they deliver are indelible. Let me tell you about one of my college scars that came early. You see, I turned 18 the day I left for college at Missouri State University. And boys sometimes mature a little bit later in life. So naturally, my first year of academics were not exactly at the top of my mind. After a year of studies, my cumulative GPA was hovering just somewhere around 2 point something. But don't get me wrong, I had a good time. But even the 18-year-old in me knew that wasn't a reflection of who I was and what I would become. Despite my GPA, my parents and faculty advisor believed in me. They weren't going to give up on me, so instead they provided some perspective and some tough love. I had to put that chapter and those scars behind me and to move on and not let that define who I was. It was an opportunity for me to fill my bucket of resiliency. Webster defines resiliency as an ability to recover from or Webster defines resiliency as an ability to recover from or adjust easily to adversity or change. I had to adapt, to overcome, and to persevere and to move on to what was next. So I buckled down and worked hard, and yes, it took me 5 years to graduate to make up for that really fun first year. But it also taught me that I couldn't take more than 15 hours because I have a learning disorder and ADD, and taking more than that just wasn't possible. Even so, my time at Missouri State flew by, and I graduated with a BS in management and went on to get my MBA, graduating with honors. School never came easy, but I worked hard and in the end achieved my goals. 30 years into my career, it's not always what I had anticipated. And there's been ups and downs, but it has been an absolute dream come true. I've had some setbacks and have altered my course, just as you will. More than a few times, and like my freshman year, there have been some low points, but I held true to who I am. I stayed resilient. I believe to my core that if you do the right thing, honestly, morally, and ethically, things will work out. You build resiliency by failure, by challenges in challenging times, by things not going your way, or because something was unfair. Resiliency is built in the tough times. It builds the strength you'll need when challenges abound. And what did you do, graduates? You faced that challenge with resiliency. Not many people can say they earned a degree during a 100-year worldwide pandemic. You earned a degree when the world was making up the rules as we went along. We got some of them right, and we got some of them wrong. It's like working on a car while it's moving. It wasn't easy, it wasn't fair. How did you do it? My mom, who was a nurse, used to tell me that life wasn't fair to get over it. Her way, and probably many of your parents' way of saying, be resilient. I look out at this uniquely challenged class and I think, well, the world doesn't know what they're getting into with this bunch. You have developed a resiliency that few others will have, and that will serve you well the rest of your life. Challenges that will come tomorrow, next month, next year, and every year. You will be able to draw upon your own personal bank of resiliency. And the good news is that bank has no limits. So embrace your failures, admire your mistakes, and face life's unfairness head on. You can be present in the face of challenge and draw on both victory and failure to refill your bank. Because believe me, that failure is a power source. Strength is only built by failure, so fail often. That resiliency doesn't just come in handy against the challenge of adversity. It also helps us deal with the challenge of change. Change can be tough. Sometimes we look at change and throw it on a scale to determine if it's good or bad, but sometimes it's just different. Different can be exciting. Different can be exciting, but it can also be unnerving. We often like to rail against change, saying priceless quotes like, "Things were better back when." Were they? So the next time you are ready to launch into a tirade about something changing, take a moment and sit in that space of different. Call upon your personal bank of resiliency to bridge the gap to acceptance or to make your own change. Change is coming. Change in your jobs, your careers, relationships, where you live, family, community, the world. The question is, how can you thrive in change? 95 of you have already made the change as part of your family's history. You were the first in your family to earn a degree. That is amazing change. For those of you that aren't the first in your family to graduate, the challenge of change is still there. What are you going to do with that opportunity? What change do you have coming, and how will you ultimately embrace it? It's a massive question, one that you have to lifetime to figure out, try on, and revise again and again until it fits. Just ask yourself, what is your call to action? What do you want to be remembered for? Everyone can complain, but what will you do? I think it's simple. I think your duty is to find what speaks to your inner self, to find what moves you, and do something about it. And do it with kindness. Please do it with kindness and grace. Give yourself and others a break, even if you don't think that they deserve it. Forgive often and let others be heard, even if you don't agree with what they're saying. It's okay to disagree, to debate and to oppose, and with a little resiliency, those challenges all make us better. They help us to understand each other and to truly embrace our differences and become the people that we were meant to be, scars and all. So class of 2023, congratulations. Embrace and treasure this moment. You've earned it. But for all that you've accomplished, know that there's much left to do. And trust me when I tell you there's no time to waste. So go out and be kind, be resilient, and be unafraid. You were made to make a difference today. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Steiner, for being with us today and for sharing those thought-provoking, inspiring comments. Lots of wisdom in there about the power of resiliency. I would now like to recognize those students who are graduating with honors this year. In order to be eligible, a student must earn at least 45 semester hours of academic credit towards a bachelor's degree at Georgia Southwestern with a GSW grade point average of 3.5 or above. The grade point average for honors, however, is the average of the final grades earned on work completed at all accredited colleges and universities attended. Students graduating with honors are wearing the honor medallion as a part of their academic regalia. Graduation cum laude requires a minimum 3.5 GPA. Graduation magna cum laude requires a minimum 3.7 GPA, and graduation summa cum laude requires a minimum 3.9 GPA. I would like to ask those students graduating with honors to please rise and be recognized. Congratulations on this accomplishment. Please rise and let's recognize their hard work. Be seated. About 250 candidates across 2 ceremonies will receive diplomas today for specialist, master's, and baccalaureate degrees awarded by our 4 colleges, each of which is chaired by an academic dean. I would like to add a thanks again to the faculty and staff at GSW who are dedicated to ensuring the academic and co-curricular needs of our students are met and to providing exceptional experience for our students. It is now my pleasure to begin the conferral of degrees. All right, let's go, let's go. All right. Georgia Southwestern State University provides the Masters of Business Administration and the Masters of Computer Science. Will the candidates for these degrees please rise? All right. President Weaver, on behalf of the faculty of Georgia Southwestern State University, I present for the conferring of degrees those candidates standing before us whose names are in the printed program and who have satisfactorily completed all requirements for their degrees.
consistent with the statutes of the state of Georgia, the rules and regulations of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges, the rules and regulations of the University System of Georgia Board of Regents, and by the authority vested in me by the Regents, it is my pleasure to confer on each of you the master's degree with all the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. You may now come forward for your academic hooding and your degree.
Receiving the Master of Business Administration or the Master of Computer Science are Yasmin Perez, Garrett Alexander Jones, Ryan Corriboon, Reginald Estoles Ignacio. You're not going to tell me? Robert Joseph Misretta. Abdurrahman Dokmaran. Okay. Venkaneshwar. Casey William Palmer. Brian Allen Roberts. Jason Lee Rosario. Joshua William Yeager.
And now for the bachelor's degrees. Georgia Southwestern State University provides the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Fine Art, Bachelor of General Studies, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice, Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Will the candidates for these degrees please rise? President Weaver, on behalf of the faculty of Georgia Southwestern State University, I present for the conferring of degrees the candidates standing before us and whose names are printed in the program, and who also have satisfactorily completed all requirements for their degrees.
Consistent with the statutes of the state of Georgia, the rules and regulations of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges, the rules and regulations of the University System of Georgia Board of Regents, and by the authority vested in me by the Regents, it is my pleasure to confer on each of you the bachelor's degree with all the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. You may now come forward and receive your degree.
Grace Elizabeth Putnam. Okay. Sufumi Adebawo. Mary Rebecca Barfield. Carrie Ann Battle, summa cum laude. What's that? Okay. Tawana Bryant. Elizabeth Grace Bodie. Donald Chandler Bowen. Zaria Nicole Carter. Destiny Danae Chisholm. Andrea Lynn Colon. Okay. Evan Hardman Kozad. Colton Pierce Crane. Jamari Deshawn Dean. Okay. Isaiah Rashawn Dunshee. Alexandria L. Exum. What's that? Okay. Dayton Fleetner. Okay. Chase Harper. Camelia Lashametta Henderson. Chastity Michelle Higdon. James Edward Holloway, Jr. Ayana C. Hobson. Sharon Carter Jackson. Nicholas R. Johnson. What's that? Okay. Ava T. Jones. Okay. What's the middle one again? Okay. Puneet Sundip Kumar Kapadia. Emma Wade King. Sheridan Dennis Lambert. Joseph May. Okay. Devon Jamil Lowe. Yeah. Christopher David Moody, excuse me. Colby Lee Peavy. Trenton Alexander Pepito. Kimberly Alexis Pilgrim. John R. Plourde. Taylor LePage Rains. Lacey Nicole Rutledge. Aaliyah Deshae Smith. Hannah Rachel Strunk. Lenatica Shante Toops. Skylar Blake Trussell. Connor Reed Vizzini. Josiah Alexander Webb. Jordan Joseph Whitening. JoJo Williams. Adam Meal Ticket Wilson. Carla Michelle Adams, cum laude. Kazi Hosea Hassan. Matthew Lee Cannon. Zoe J. Michael Carter. Lex James Chapman. Oh, well. Okay. Morris Taylor Childra III. What's that? Okay. Lindsay Morgan Childs. Aaron Brooke Clements, cum laude. Dana C. Crawford, magna cum laude. Mallory Elizabeth Crosby. Cole Daniel Thomas Davison, cum laude. Catherine Margaret Ann Denard. Caitlin Ann Evans, magna cum laude. Jordan Aaron Ford. Gotcha. Keyshawn Elijah Gibbs. Melinda Locklear Green. Jemiah Najee Ariana Hall. Natalia Herrera, summa cum laude. Tyler Jacob Hunt. Mark Robert Ingracia. Kayla Brianna Isaacs. JC Dawn Johns, cum laude. Bradley E. Kitchens. Alexandria Louise Knight. Sharice Latoya Kohler. Robert Arthur Culp. Megan Elizabeth Lassiter, summa cum laude. Jacqueline Shelby LaVey. Okay. Isabel Grace Marcotte. Okay. Austin Lee Martinez. Oh, get it up right. Okay. Jahong Park. Okay. Yeah. Deep Apashkumar Patel. Give me the first name. Diane. Okay. Diane Reparo da Pascual. Pascoa, sorry. Tony Cole Price. Katie Shepard Slappy. Cody Robert Reeves. Okay. Gabrielle N. Sainsbury. John Lev Smar IV. Chandler Dean Studdard. Cade L. Weaver. Oh, wait a second. Kathleen D. Williams, cum laude. Landon Minor Williams, cum laude.
Okay, before we leave, I want all of you graduates to know and to remember that your diploma is really more than a piece of paper. It is a symbol of what you are. It is a symbol of what you have done. It is proof that you have what it takes. That you have what it takes to be successful. You have what it takes to be successful no matter what life puts in your way. You will overcome. You will succeed. Congratulations to all of you. Could I get all the undergraduates to stand up? Undergraduates. Okay, here's the deal. Later today or next week when you put your hat on to go out to the celebration or just to the store or whatever, wherever you want to wear your hat, you can, it's fine. But as a graduate, you now wear your tassel on the other side. So if you would all just switch your tassel. Good job. Can I get all the graduate students to stand up as well? All the graduate students, all of our graduates today, stand up. Thank you. Congratulations. We're really proud of you guys. The faculty, the staff, the administration, the students, the alumni of Georgia Southwestern are all very, very proud of you, as so are all of these people. If I could get everyone to join us in the alma mater, I'm going to ask Julie Meganson to come back and lead us in our alma mater. And if you will remain standing, whatever, until the academic recession is over, we'll join you out in the lobby. But congratulations.